Hello everyone. In today's Cenozoic profile remake, we're going to be doing is the cave wolf is an extinct glacial mammoth steppe adapted white wolf that lived during the Middle Pleistocene to the Late Pleistocene. Between 320,000 to 12,000 years ago, it inhabited Europe, where its remains have been found in many caves. Its habitat included the mammoth steppe grasslands and boreal needle forests. This large wolf was short-legged compared to its body size, yet its leg size comparable with of the Arctic wolf. Mitochondrial DNA analysis shows it to be more closely related to the domesticated dog than the modern wolf, indicating possible ancestry. In 2022, a new species, Canis lupus bohemica, was taxonomy described after having been discovered in the Bat Cave system located near Sarhisco Central Bohemia Such Formation. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. The having a hard time trying to pronounce it. The Bohemian wolf is an extinct short-legged wolf that first appeared 800,000 years ago. MIS 20 with the Ramian interglacial of early Carnian stage in the Middle Pleistocene, and once inhabited what was part of the mammoth steppe. It is proposed as the ancestor of Canis lupus marchabensis. In comparison, C. etruscus appears to be the ancestor of the Afro-Eurasian jackal. In Hungary, in 1969, a tooth, the premolar of the maxilla, was found, which dated to the Middle Pleistocene, and was assessed as being midway between that of Canis marchabensis and the cave wolf, but leaning towards the cave wolf during the late Middle Pleistocene around 600,000 years ago. In Bohemian wolf diversified into two wolf lineages that specialized for different environmental and climatic conditions. One was a southern interglacial warm climate gray wolf of Europe, which was to become mossback wolf, and the other northern glacial white wolf of Eurasia, which was to become the cave wolf, Canis lupus brevis. Canis lupus maximus. A 2014 study found wolves in the late Pleistocene, Italy, were comparable in tooth morphology and therefore in size with C. L. maximus from France. These wolves were found near the short-legged cave wolf was a glacial mammoth steppe adapted white wolf. Like I said before, first appeared in 320,000 years ago in the Middle Pleistocene. Its habitat included the mammoth steppe grasslands and boreal needle forests. It spread across all of Europe through the middle high elevated mountains and followed mountain glaciers down to the Mediterranean. These wolves specialized in feeding on cave bear carcasses found inside of caves and did more damage to its teeth in doing so than any other wolf subspecies. Its bone proportions are close to those of the Canadian Arctic boreal mountain adapted timber wolves and a little larger than those of the modern European wolf. Some postcranial bones have similarly large proportions to those of the Sophies and Grobe Tuffles caves, where the bones size are closely to of Scandinavian Arctic and Canadian Columbian wolf subspecies than those of smaller European wolves. Bone sizes are 1/8 larger than European wolves, and this wolf was specialized late Pleistocene wolf ecomorph. During the late Pleistocene, cave wolf exhibited a changed skeletal development due to the harsh climate and environmental conditions, and a preference for taking down larger prey. This results in a larger and more robust wolf with shortened rostrum, a pronounced developmental of the temporal muscles, and proportionally enlarged and wider premolars and carnassials. These features were specialized adaptations for the processing of fast freezing carcasses, assisted with a hunting and scavenging of larger prey. Some populations of cave wolf showed an increase in teeth breakage when compared to extant Canis lupus because they were habited of bone crackers. The large dimension, robust build, and cranial dental adaptations formed at this time enabled these wolves to hunt larger prey, making the adult steppe bison a more attainable target than for their gray wolf relatives. Their dens have been identified in caves supporting a large population and has yielded more than 380 bones as well as several skulls, including a holotype in Sophie's cave, has demonstrated the first early late Pleistocene wolf den, and the first European record of the half-digested cave bear bones found within the facial area in the cave. It demonstrates that wolves seem not to have used this cave as a cub raising den, but that they were cave dwellers that feed on cave bear carcasses similar to, but less so than cave hyenas, but more so than cave lions. The abundant face seemed to play a role in the orientation for trail tracking similar to modern wolves, and less as den marking. The high abundance in the limited area of the bear's passage of the cave might be result of periodical short-term den use of smaller cave areas. Wolves were scavenging on the bears that hibernated and died there, and therefore a simultaneous use as both wolves and a cave bear den cannot be expected. Remains of the skeleton of at least one high adult wolf also might have been a result of a battle within a cave with the bears, same as with in lion taxonomic record. The ecology of early to middle late Pleistocene wolves on the mountain steppe and the boreal forests is not known, nor is whether they used caves as dens. All of the top predators in Europe commenced going extinct with the loss of the Pleistocene megafauna when conditions became colder during the peak of the last glacial maximum around 23,000 years ago. The last cave wolves used the side branches of the main caves to protect their pups from cold climate. During this time, the cave wolf was replaced by a smaller wolf type, which then disappeared along with the reindeer to finally be replaced by the Holocene warm period European wolf, Canis lupus. Now, relationship with dogs. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.